Hi everyone, welcome to week 4 and the last week of the class. I just want to say at the beginning of this video that it's been a pleasure working with all of you, getting to know you over the last 4 weeks through your discussion posts. I hope this has been beneficial for you as well. Alright, so for this week, you have week 4 reading, which is chapter 15, the patient as an individual. Chapter 16, the communication process, which is one of my favorite, as you know, and I've told you several times. Chapter 23, performance improvement in customer service. So the discussion questions this week are for you to review pages 335 through 336. Maslow's hierarchy of needs is listed there. And according to our text, what are the 5 levels of Maslow's hierarchy of needs? So identify what Maslow says are the hierarchy of needs that you need to meet before you can go to the next level. And then in your own words, list in order the needs that mean the most to you, starting from the most important to the least important, just as they do in the pyramid in the book. List examples of why you chose this order for yourself. So tell me what needs are most important to you and why, going through the different needs. And I think you will find that everybody's needs are different in this exercise, which is one of the reasons we do it, based on their life experiences. Just as when your patients present to you, their needs will be different based on their life experiences. And so it gets you to realize that not everybody is coming to you with the same set of priorities, needs, and illnesses, whatever. The second response, review pages 515 to 517, where you'll see paragraphs that talk about customer service, the difference between internal customers and external customers, and the discussion question wants you to identify the internal and external customers and what they are and how they differ. List several components that are used to determine the quality of care, and what are some of the aspects of quality improvement management. Now there's several aspects of quality improvement management, but I will tell you in this video right now that I'm going to be looking for that you are always striving to improve the quality of care while decreasing the cost of providing that care. That's the main thing that we're looking for here. But there are other examples of quality improvement management as well. But I do want to see improving quality, decreasing costs. Okay. You have a written assignment to do this week. For that, you need to review the Thinking It Through green box, which can be found in your textbook on page 520. Read the scenario, reflect on the scenario, and then identify your feelings regarding its content. Now, this should go back to your reading to identify some of the things that they're asking. So after reviewing the scenario, answer the 4 questions listed underneath the scenario on page 520. Use the material that you have learned this week through your weekly reading, but also think outside the box. I suggest writing 1 short paragraph for each of the 4 questions. So make sure that as you answer the question, you're using 1 paragraph. The next question answers another paragraph. The requirements for this paper is that you are to use APA format, which means a title page, the body of your text with in-text citations, and a separate reference page with your references that correspond with your in-text citations. At minimum, you should be citing and referencing your textbook because you're taking information from that source. But you should also, if you want to look outside the textbook, you can also do that, but include the citations for that source and the reference. The word count must be at least 250 words. but you can complete more. You don't have to be restricted to that. And the assignment should be completed in your own words and use in-text citation, as I said. Make sure that it's in a Microsoft Word document. You type it in Microsoft Word. Hopefully you have your spell check turned on, as well as and then conduct a spell check when you're done, so you don't lose unnecessary points there. Then you have your final exam, which will test chapters 15, 16, and 23. And then you have your post-test. Now, your post-test is a gradable assignment. A graded assignment, sorry. It's worth 5% of your grade. And what we do is we measure how you did on the pre-test and then what you've retained over the 4 weeks on the post-test. And it gives us an idea of where we need to work on with teaching and what you comprehended during the 4 weeks. And then extra credit if you're not allowed, or if you're not able to watch the Kaiser live, you can still submit your extra credit for the lecture. All right, I think that's it. If you have any other questions, please contact me, and I will do my best to answer your questions. Have a great day. Thanks.